Hello everybody, this is your favorite Beetle here in today's episode of ESO. We picked up a quest for glory in the marketplace and let's get to it. We need to talk to the Battlemaster Auridon. Let's see what he has to offer.
Welcome! You stand amidst the Circle of Champions, a guild formed to test the greatest fighters of the realm in games of skill. Do you have what it takes?
No, not really, unfortunately. My PvP skills are not the greatest. Tell me about the battleground games.
Of course. Now, we may have many games available. Which challenge would you like to know about?
Tell me about the team deathmatch.
Team Deathmatch has always been popular. All that ceaseless bloodshed really gets the heart pumping. Just go into the field and attack as many players as possible. The more hits you get in, the more points your team scores.
Tell me about the dominations.
Anyone can claim a capture point, but it's a true test of skill to master domination. Seize and protect as many capture points as you can. The team with the most territory in the end wins. In this game, you must dominate your rivals or be dominated.
Okay. Tell me about some other games.
Ever the curious one, eh? Good. Knowledge. Capture the Relic is one of our simpler games. You must seize your enemy's relic and return it to your base, all while protecting your own relic as well. Teamwork is the key to victory in this game, as you'll need a strong defense and offense.
Tell me about Chaos Ball.
Chaos Ball sounds simple. You grab the ball and hold on to it for as long as you can. The longer you last, the more points you earn. It gets a bit more complicated when you're also running for your life, dodging swords and spells from the other team.
Tell me about Crazy King.
Ah, one of my personal favorites. Unlike our other games where you must stand fast, Crazy King gets the blood really flowing. In this game, the capture point keeps moving. Keep your feet quick and your shields up. Difficult to win when you're dead.
Okay.
Rilis the 12th is an embarrassment and an abomination.
Welcome. You stand amidst the Circle of Champions, a guild
So
formed
this is
to test
the
the greatest fighters
PvP
of the
part.
realm in games of
We
skill.
will need to
Do you
sharpen
have
up
what it takes?
quite a bit. And there is actually a station that you can get for your house, which we will do in another episode, where you can change between different styles. So for instance, you still keep the same character, but you can have a stamina build and then with a set gear, and then quickly change to your magica build for another set gear. So we will have a look at that. Maybe we do a stamina sorcerer for PvP where we can quickly change and then change back to magica when we do the quests and all of those fun things. But we'll have a look at that, like I said, in the episode where we will maybe look at buying a house, a decent house, and then try to furnish it and be a little bit creative if we can. Okay, so yes, I'm interested.
Well then, let's see what you're made of. Participate in one of our games at any of our battlegrounds. Win or lose, doesn't matter. Just get your feet wet. I can offer you a greater challenge after you've learned the ropes.
Okay, so let's do a battleground then. And then I will start and then I'll jump back in when we actually get one, because it takes a while. It puts you in a queue and then you run around and wait for a game to start. So I'll be back. Okay, and here we start. Bit unexpected, but let's do this. Let's quickly change to some health potions, bring out our little Daedra friends, and see what we can do. This is going to be sad. So sad.
The punks on their house!
Yeah, I think we need that armor changing station. And let's maybe then do a stamina sorcerer build for the fun of it, for exactly these purposes. Stop stealing my kills. Okay, that's one. Okay, people, let's work together on this.
Or are we cubs?
Damn it! At least we're not lost anymore. For how long, I don't know. Yeah, my hotbar's not exactly where this should be. Okay, all of my team is dead. Let's just quickly wait for them. Okay. And here they come. Oh, I'm dead. This is not going to be pretty. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay. Not gonna get frustrated. Let's have some revenge.
We brought shame to the three!
This is terrible. This is... Well, it's going to be a quick match. So there's that. So terrible. I'm sorry you have to see this. Okay. We will get better. I believe we will. I think no one from the orange team. I know there's people from the orange team. Okay. We died 5 times. We assisted at least with 3, but I don't think it's our 3. I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm very sorry. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's get back to business. So in the meantime, I have been researching, have been constructing all of these wonderful things, trying to up that so when we have the spare skill points we can actually put something in it. It's just sad. That was sad. Yo. Okay. That's done. Let's move on. So let's maybe see if we can start the writs as well. Not doing the main quest as much now. Let's maybe get a couple of these out of the way, so that
Did
we
you
can
come
start
here for
learning
crafting certificate? You
Yes.
here for crafting certification? Don't worry, there's no cost involved. Your alliance covers all my fees. Once you're certified, they'll let you fulfill the crafting writs. Everyone wins.
What are crafting writs?
They're daily requests for crafted goods, but they're only available to certified crafters. If you can show me you know your craft, I'll get you certified.
Alright, tell me how this works.
I can train and certify blacksmiths, clothiers, and woodworkers. If that sounds like something you'd want, we can get started.
I want to know more about the crafts you certify. Okay, so I can already do this because I have higher levels, I believe, in clothing and all of that. Let me quickly show you here. Because I have this, I have skills in alchemy, I have skills in blacksmithing, clothing, provisioning, not that much, but we can work on that, and then woodworking. A couple of stuff that still needs, that I'm missing there is, for instance, the jewelry making, but that you need Somerset DLC, which we don't have at the moment, but this is also just the base game. Okay, so that's why I think
I
we
can
can
train
do
and certify blacksmiths, clothiers, and woodworkers. If that sounds like something you'd want, we can get started.
I want to know more about the crafts you certify.
Of course. What do you want to know?
What can a blacksmith make?
Anything with metal in it. And I don't mean horseshoes and calipers. The crafting writs are for weapons and heavy armor, so that's what I teach.
What does a woodworker make?
Bows, shields, and magical staves. Staffs? No, it's staves. I always forget how to say that.
What do clothiers make?
Cloth and leather goods. The crafting writs want pieces of light cloth armor or medium leather armor, so that's what I certify.
Alright, I've got it.
Have you spoken with Danel Teleno? He handles certification and training for provisioning, enchanting, and alchemy. He's a bit stuffy, but he knows what he's doing.
No, I'd prefer you certify me.
Excellent. We can get started whenever you're ready.
Perfect.
Let me know if you have some time. I
Tell
can
me-
train and certify you in something else.
Tell me more about blacksmith certification.
Prove you know your way around a forge and I'll certify you. But you have to commit. I can only train one discipline at a time.
I want to be certified as a blacksmith.
I want you to craft a simple iron dagger. First you'll mine some iron ore, then refine the ore into iron ingots. You'll use those ingots to make the dagger.
You'll certify me if I make an iron dagger.
Yes. You have to prove you know your way around the blacksmithing station. Those are the rules. For now, bring me an armload of iron ore. Once you're back, you'll refine them into iron ingots.
Tell me where to find the iron ore. Well, this we know, because if you can remember in Knarthy's Roost, we were actually mining the stuff already, so...
There's a place outside of town which should still have some iron ore veins. Head there and mine it for yourself. Bring me 10 solid chunks of iron ore. If those veins are played out, you'll need to find iron ore on your own.
I'll return with the iron ore. Do they have
Next
bookshelves?
time I'm in the field, I think I'll bring a great warhammer. Or two. Next time I'm in the field,
Book.
I think I'll bring a great warhammer. Or two.
I wonder if there's warhammers. That can be quite interesting. So we need to have a bit of a think on
Isn't good.
what
we don't have the
we
men.
will need for probably a stamina sorcerer. We need a couple of spammables, but I think that we'll get on just by doing either dual wield, one-handed sword and shield, or anything like in that, or maybe two-handed weapon. For instance, hopefully a warhammer. I've never really played much with stamina builds. Most of my builds were magic, so I think that will be interesting, and actually have a build specifically designed for PvP, because that will make Cyrodiil and Battlegrounds, all of those, a lot easier. Okay,
You're back. I take it you found enough ore?
there should be enough iron ore.
Refining ore into ingots is a good way to build your muscles. Well, in one arm. Best to switch every now and then. Otherwise, you'll be lopsided.
Skip leg day. I have iron ingots. What needs to be done now?
Go to the blacksmithing station and craft an iron dagger. Nothing fancy. You shouldn't need more than 2 iron ingots. Oh, and you'll need a style material. You can purchase them from any blacksmith, or scavenge them yourself if you're thrifty.
What is a style material?
Every race has a traditional material they work into their weapons and armor. For example, the Imperial style material is nickel. I should know. Every day in the Legion camps, I worked a pile of it.
What style material do I need?
The High Elf style material is adamantite. See what you can do with that.
How do I learn other racial styles?
You can learn how to craft with another race's style material by studying racial motif books. They're quite rare, mostly held by collectors, so watch for them in your travels.
I will do so. Let's craft a dagger. Let's go with High Elf.
Craft an iron dagger. You'll need some iron ingots and a style material. You can buy those from any blacksmith if you can't find them yourself.
I have it right here.
The trick is the style material, but I'm sure you know that.
I figured it out. What more would you have me do?
Next is deconstruction. You learn a lot when you break something into parts, even more so when it's someone else's work. Go deconstruct your dagger, or anything else really, as long as you do it at a blacksmithing station.
How's deconstruction useful for me?
You'll regain some components, of course, but the real trick is to deconstruct another crafter's work. You can learn far more by disassembling someone else's material than your own.
What is deconstruction?
It's a fancy way to say take something apart. The term originally came from Altmer poetry critiques. High elves consider their physical crafts to be forms of poetry, so it stuck. You can't know what a sword is, only what it's not, and so forth.
Okay.
You certainly know your way around a forge. Of course. I'll get you certified right away so you can fulfill blacksmith crafting writs immediately.
Thank you very much.
Let me know if you have some time. I can train and certify you in something else.
Okay. I'm interested in woodworking certification.
A good woodworker sees the final product before cutting the first block of wood. But I can't teach 2 crafts at once. If you commit yourself to the training, I'll certify you.
I want to be certified as a woodworker.
I want to know if you can craft a maple bow. First, go harvest some rough maple. You'll refine it into sanded maple at a woodworking station. Last, you'll take the sanded maple and turn it into a maple bow.
And you'll certify me if I craft a maple bow?
Absolutely. Bows are challenging to craft. Show me you're up to the challenge and I'll happily certify you. But first, go get me a bundle of rough maple.
Where can I find rough maple?
There's a place nearby which should have what you need. Collect an armload and return here. If there's not enough, you'll need to search for more.
I'll return with maple. And so on and so
you're
on.
the one that saved the queen, eh?
I am, yes.
You don't look that special.
So, where were we? Oh, so after you've done your certification, like she said, you can do daily writs, which will give you a couple of bonus stuff. You get gold, you get crafting material, and lucky boxes and all of that. So that will definitely come in handy. And then I'm gonna speed this part up, because it's all 3 will basically just be the same old thing, same dialogue, just with different stuff. For instance, the next one will be I need to go and collect jute and craft something there. and then I'll quickly go and do that, unless you want to come with me, but I doubt it. Okay, so I will be back. Okay, and we're back. I'm done with the last one. Let's have a
You're
look.
more than capable with needle and thread. I'll be proud to call you my colleague.
I'm ready to be certified as a clothier.
Already done. You'll now be able to fulfill clothier crafting writs, and I look forward to seeing more of your work.
Thank you very much.
I have nothing left to teach. Have you spoken with Danelle Toleno? He can certify you at enchanting, alchemy, and provisioning. Last I heard, he was in the local mages guild.
Okay, let's go talk to him then.
A fascinating application of the technique.
Bookshelves.
There is much more I can teach you. What else do you hope to learn from me?
Okay, I've never talked to you before, so that's weird. What can you tell me about provisioning certification?
A provisioner condenses the essence of ingredients into food or drink. A true artist balances palate with nutrition. I can share this noble profession, but I can only certify one craft at a time. Understood?
I want to be certified as a provisioner.
Provisioning is a rewarding yet grueling profession. Gruel, you see. I am capable of levity, on occasion. First, you'll need a recipe and some ingredients. Then you shall roast a pig.
You'll certify me if I roast a pig.
Yes, I hope you don't think it beneath you. As bards learn lyrics before singing them, provisioners must work from recipes. A recipe specifies volume, proportion, and preparation time. Understanding these principles is key.
Very well. Where should I find a recipe?
I keep an old rival's recipe nearby. Go, find and memorize it. Return to me when you have done so.
Where else can I find recipes?
Provisioners are quite secretive, but all is fair in brews and stews. Some provisioners hide recipes in old drawers or shelves, thinking themselves clever. Better to memorize the recipe. Then others cannot possibly learn your secrets.
Is there any way I can purchase recipes?
Should coin be of no issue to you, guilds often sell such items in their guild stores. You may also trade with an ally if they have any excess.
Okay, goodbye. Let's go get that recipe. And someone learn it. There we go.
Roast pig is an easy recipe to learn, but difficult to master.
I had a successful hunt. I think maybe I have meat in or pig or something in my inventory. What's my next step?
Now, the moment of truth. Go to a cooking pot with your ingredients and follow the recipe. Return to me with the results, so your worth as a cook may be judged.
Okay, Gordon Ramsay. If I run out of ingredients, where can I find some more?
Barrels, sacks of grain, kitchens, of course. It's food, it's simply around. Find what you need and take it.
Okay. So basically we need any fire or
Over here,
something
we have
like
much
that.
to discuss, you
Are
and
there
I.
any more bookshelves?
I
Yes,
call
there are.
this Shalador's legacy. The great man himself was the pioneer of this technique.
Alchemy bottle. Interesting. Alchemy station.
Over here, we have much to discuss, you and I.
Unfortunately, no we don't for now. So open fire, where can we find open fire? There should be one, actually where potions are. Let's have a look if I can remember correctly. Yes. Roast pig, yeah. So we have white meat in storage. Perfect. Okay, now we have to take our
Here, ye
food
card
to
sharps and
be
collectors,
judged
test your wits
by the
and
Gordon
courage
Ramsay
in a
wannabe
brand new card
of
game.
ESO.
Tales of Tribute.
Bring me your culinary creation so I might inspect it. I'll determine whether or not you deserve certification.
Ooh, I'm nervous. It's right here, eat up.
Interesting scent. Do I detect a hint of Wamasu?
Whatever Wamasu is.
Not how I do it, of course, but interesting enough to pass certification. You may now fulfill provisioning writs. Keep your pots warm and your ladle clean.
5 seconds. Okay, so Wamasu are large reptilian beasts that hail from the province of Blackmarsh, known for their lightning powers and tough exterior. I don't think they will have white meat. But
Your
nonetheless,
command of the crafts is impressive, but not yet.
I'm interested in Enchanting Certification.
Enchanters harness the possibility of runes, transforming them into the certainty of glyphs. I'll teach you, but I can only focus on one certification at a time.
I want
Is
to be
this a
certified.
Potency, essence, and aspect. All beneath the stars bear these component concepts. When combined, they form glyphs, which add enchantments to items. First, you'll find these component runes. Then I will have you create a glyph.
I need to create a glyph to be certified.
Absolutely, for such is the essence of enchanting. Runes of potency, essence, and aspect are the fundamental components of glyphs. Collect one of each variety before you return.
Okay, so let me quickly go through the enchantment and the potions, and then I will be right back. Okay, and we're back, done with the enchantments, and now
Blend the
potions.
solvent's purity with the reagent's traits. Return to me when you've crafted a potion.
The ingredients were a good blend. I have the potion here.
Your potions have a slight fizz to them, but your skill with admixtures is unquestioned. Far better than my former apprentice. You are now authorized to obtain and fulfill alchemy writs. May your elixirs remain potent and your reagents fresh. Mastery of 3 crafts is its own reward.
I have a few
Certainly.
questions.
Please specify.
How did you become a master crafter?
Decades ago,
Not a
before
master
all the trouble, I was a renowned
crafter.
chef in Cyrodiil. I had engaged an exclusive contract to provide the Mages Guild in their travels, providing food and drink that wouldn't spoil when carried through portals.
How did you learn enchanting and alchemy?
Broiling fish, forging glyphs, or mixing potions. It's all recipes and ingredients. I proved the theory when I joined the ranks of the Mages Guild. Mastered both crafts within 3 years. Not that I'm bragging.
Totally not, braggers. So, I think to end off this episode, I think maybe we should do the daily writs. Okay, let's collect all of them. As well as the clothier, blacksmith, and woodworking. Let's see if we can create these. I believe we have all the ingredients already. So, quests only. We need to make one of those. One of those. And one of those. Styles don't matter, so don't waste. Use your styles that you have plenty of. And then this one we need some of that, the shoes, the hat, and the sash. Okay, so that's that one. Then off to woodworking. Inferno staff, ice staff, and a lightning staff. So there are all my staves. What's next? Alchemy, potion, and provisions. So let's go back in here. Let's do the provisions quickly. What's the quests? Drink a red rye beer. Okay, so one of those. Ooh, okay. We need baked potato. We will have a talk to... I think that the barkeep will maybe have that recipe, or we can quickly go and look at a guild trader. So if you've never seen a guild trader before, if we need to do that, wonderful. Okay, that we can't do. Enchanting. Okay, so quests only. Deliver goods to... Interesting, interesting. Apparently those are done. Okay, so let's first stop off at the bar. See what they have. We need baked potato recipe, I believe. Okay, that will be... Okay, where's Izala?
You are needing a good meal, yes?
Something like that. Baked potato. Just gonna buy one there. We're not... You know what? We have a bit of cash. Let's splurge. And buy all of them. So that we do have them for future writs. I believe it was baked potato. Wonderful book.
This is the life, isn't it?
Any bookshelves? Oh, it looks like Raz. Okay, where were the Ritz again?
I don't feel so well.
He doesn't look so well. Clothier. Perfect.
I'm told not to say, but your work is the best I've seen. Have no fear. I'll get your shipment where it needs going. Lift with the legs. Always the legs. I hear the roads aren't safe. Good thing you get used to the splinters, in case you want. Going to have to shift
Wonderful,
all
and
these
we
before
leveled up.
supplies come in.
Let's do that then. I'm not really interested in the treasure maps. I've never done them, never liked them. Yes, you can go on Google and look where everything is, but that's a bit cheating, and but we'll have a look if we get there. Okay, and we leveled up. Any new class abilities that we want? Nothing there. Okay, so let's open these bad boys. Alchemist vessel, just some ingredients, like I said. Blacksmith crate, shipment of ingots. Okay, let's open that. Okay, we're still good on space. Yes. Well, a couple of those. Provisioner's sack. Ooh, fried green tomatoes. That actually sounds delicious. Let's learn that. And we got bananas. Look, it's Banana Joe. What else were there? Woodworkers, yes. Shipment of planks. Wonderful. Okay, and that will be it. Thank you for joining me in another episode, and I hope to see you next time. Have a good one.